welcome to Rerolls and Respecs. This is Dre here. I'm joined by all my friends.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
I am Nick.
And I'm Nicky.
By the way, Dre, I like that you've changed from the wacky radio DJ to the evening night radio DJ.
To the hungover.
My breath smells like tequila.
To the punished DJ.
You're listening to the Light
Shin
FM.
Dre right now.
I have, my body hurts, my head hurts, my life hurts, and I've lost my voice.
Happy birthday.
Yes, it was my birthday
Hey.
weekend. It was pretty exciting.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. I am old now.
That's a nice little harmony.
I did enjoy that. But I'm getting old now, so I guess that's my story for the week.
Have you noticed that
stuff.
it was harder to get destroyed last night than usual?
Absolutely not.
No, the getting destroyed part is very easy.
That's the easy part. It's the dealing with it in the morning when your friend has to leave at 6 in the morning and you went to bed 4 hours earlier.
Did you even fully recover from my birthday the week before?
I did not know. It took me up until Thursday, I think, to feel like a regular human being. And then that was my actual birthday, October 5th.
It's taken me my whole life to feel like a regular human being. So, I mean, props to you. You can do it in a week. That's pretty impressive.
But yes, I would say my week has been filled with birthdays. Andrew's birthday was last weekend. It was great. And it was a good time. I really had a lot of fun. Lisa had my friend show up as a big surprise. I didn't even realize they were coming. And it was cool. And then Andrew's birthday, we did a mega karaoke thing, but I guess I'll tell you more about that. I lost my voice that weekend too.
Yeah. And my birthday was the 30th. It was a whole lot of fun. I just moving back to Virginia after being in San Diego for so long. I wanted to do a bunch of the stuff that I enjoyed doing when I was here. So we went to Spa World, which, if you don't know, is basically a Korean bathhouse with also like a huge sauna room with a whole bunch of different style saunas that you can go in.
A bunch of different sized penises that
yes,
you can look at.
A lot of penises. But I mean, if you're cool with that, it's an amazing environment.
It's 2017. You should be cool with penises by now. Yeah. Just it's okay. It's a penis. Whoop de fuck, dog.
Then we did. Did we? Yeah, we did Korean barbecue after Spa World, right?
Oh yes, we did.
With mega beer towers.
We did an all-you-can-eat buffet Korean barbecue with 2 beer towers. I got really fucked up.
You fell over.
Yeah. Apparently I was talking about politics too, or Bill Maher.
You're talking about Bill Maher.
I'm so aggro about Bill. You said, this is my impression of Andrew. Look, I don't usually care, but if I saw Bill Maher on the street, I would punch that dude in the fucking face.
I hate Bill Maher.
And you'd probably make a big deal about it.
I'm not a fan of Bill Maher.
You'd probably talk about it on a stupid TV show.
I love that your impression of him is a deeper voice. Whenever my fiance does an impression of me, she does it in a higher voice than hers. It really hurts my feelings. And yeah, why did you do this? Yeah, thanks.
And then after that, we did a karaoke for a bunch of hours. I was drunk through most of it, and then I sobered up a little around
1 a.m.
Yeah, and then Dre came through with a tequila shot and then fucked my shit up again.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, so I had a gin and tonic on the side, and I brought him out a shot for his birthday. He takes the shot and then proceeds to grab my gin and tonic and slam it, thinking it's water.
Yeah, I thought he brought me a chaser with the tequila shot. I was like, oh, how polite of him to also
what a good
me
friend.
Chaser. Yeah.
What a good friend.
I was like, oh, that is not anything. That's alcohol.
No,
Got
at that point we hadn't had water for 5 straight hours.
Yeah, we were very dehydrated.
Not only not had water, but after being in a sauna and then eating the saltiest food possible.
What a great birthday. Great birthday week for both of us.
Right. How about you guys?
Good.
Well, during Andrew's birthday, I didn't drink anything because I knew something was going to happen. And my brother Josh got, pretty good. So I took him home, no problem. But
he was good. That is the best way to describe it.
It was a good time though.
I was
a little salty at the time because I was having a real good time, but I had to cut it short.
You fucking crushed Cement CI, dog. That was dope. I wanted to do more harmonies with you the whole time. I was like, oh shit, they got this Fall Out Boy song. I can sing the bass part.
It's funny because it's the most Korean karaoke bar on the planet.
Other than in Korea.
Other than in Korea, exactly. But like, you're going through the music selection, and they have, like, oh, there's Michael Jackson, oh, there's, like, the Beatles, oh, there's a Queen, and then for some reason they have, like, complete discography of My Chemical Romance. Like, the owner's edgy kid just, like, snuck all those songs into the list.
A weird amount of System of a Down, too.
I was thinking about it. I was about to add it to
Oh,
the
no, we
list.
did. After you left, we fucking wrecked Chop Suey. It was great.
By wrecked, you mean made a horrible rendition.
We literally wrecked it.
Yeah.
That song can't be sung anymore.
Yeah.
But then, during the week, usual college stuff. And then I've gotten, Friday night and Saturday night, I got a combined total of 8 hours of sleep because I had to work in the morning. And then I just died last night, and that's why when they came over today, when they came over today, I was still passed out, like, in a pile of my own drool. So, that was fun. What about you, Nick?
I spent this morning in the basement of my friend's couch by myself watching episode 2 of Star Wars, so I had a wonderful morning.
The best Star Wars movie, episode 2.
Did you not try to wake him up? Or?
No, whatever. He clearly had a night, and I was just gonna enjoy Yoda fucking doing backflips badly.
I think it's hilarious that my brother and Dre got completely shit-faced, and I was just sitting here playing Tropico until like 1:30.
And you were the same level of trashed in the morning.
Exactly.
I didn't get shit-faced last night. I had like one shot of tequila and one beer.
Look at that. I also didn't get shit-faced last night. I have spent most of the last couple weeks with Jess playing Divinity Original Sin 2 non-fucking stop. And I won't shut up about that game.
I thought you were about to say I spent the last couple of weeks not getting shit-faced. I was like, isn't that the last couple of years?
That has been, yes, 4 years, yes. But playing that fucking game, I can't talk enough about how dope that is, for real. Especially just because it's couch co-op that you can play with your buddies. You can play it on Steam.
I've been real interested in picking it up.
Unbelievable. And you don't need to have played the first one to get it, although I highly recommend it because that was one of my favorite games before this. This one, it's unfucking believable. It's the closest to D&D you can come. There's even a GM mode, which we haven't fucked around with yet, but seems pretty cool, where you can basically make up your own story and have people play in it, which is fucking insane to me.
That sounds pretty dope.
The one in D&D made their own video game, Sword Coast. That wasn't very good, and that GM mode wasn't super, so I'm hoping that this one's a little bit better. Other than that, really nothing. The one thing that I miss about being younger, like, I kind of like being an adult, you know? You don't like it? I like being an adult.
I'm getting older every day. It's horrible.
Being an adult's dope. Like, I have my own dogs. I can go on vacation when I choose. I
have my own dogs.
I have my own dogs. They are my dogs. I can name them. And shit. So, like, I don't know. Being an adult's cool. You know, I got a house. I can decide not to do things when I want to not do things. If I want to have cake for dinner, fuck it, I'll have cake for dinner and hate myself in the morning.
Oh my god.
Right? The one thing that I don't like is that I don't have as much video game time. I remember being able to put in like 100 hours in a video game in a week.
Well, that's because you guys work out now. If you just were pieces of shit and just ate and played video games all day when you got home, then...
Yeah.
Can you repeat that for the viewers? What is this lifestyle you're telling us to do?
This is more of a designation. This is what I kind of want to do again. I miss those days.
Yeah.
I missed that too, actually. I was thinking about that the other day when I got home from work and I played an hour of video games from 9 to 10 before I went to bed. And I was like, if I was 10 years ago, I would have stayed up till 3.
What you guys gotta do is burn both ends of the candle like I do. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning on weekends to go to work. Then I'll do stuff all day and maybe work out, and then I'll play video games until maybe 4:30 that night. So,
and you look like you're strung out on heroin all the time, so it's really great. It's a sexy, sexy look.
But I get to play video games.
Hey!
So you're currently playing Divinity.
Oh my god, nonstop.
What game are you currently playing?
I was just doing a replay of Medieval Total War 2. It's such an enjoyable game.
Are you gonna get Total War Warhammer 2?
Once I'm able to upgrade my computer. I need to talk to you about that, though.
Makes sense, yeah.
I love Fantasy Warhammer, dude.
But, no, I want to get Warhammer. It's just, my computer can't run it, and I'm trying to save a little bit more money before I, spend it on parts and building.
Gotcha.
And all that good
All
stuff.
right, I bring that up because I want you on the podcast to explain that fucking cookie game that I keep on hearing.
Cookie Clicker. Let's go. Needs no introduction. Google cookie clicker. Click the first link. Your life will be changed.
Make sure the first link isn't porn.
But
Make sure.
just for my sake, for my sanity's sake, please just explain the concept of the game to these two guys and see if they get it. They'll probably get it just to fuck with me, but I don't get the fucking game.
All right. Here's the game.
All right.
There's a cookie, and you click on it, and you get a cookie. Every time you click on it, you get a cookie, and then you can buy upgrades to automatically get cookies.
That sounds pretty dope.
Sounds like
And you can just leave it in the background.
You can just keep having cookies.
Yeah, and then buy more and more upgrades. And then when you get to past a certain threshold of cookies, you can ascend to another cookie level.
But why?
Wouldn't it be great if that's what life was?
But why?
It seems like a perfect simulation of what life should be.
To get cookies.
To get the best cookie, Andrew.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Anyways,
I've been playing Tropico 5 also. It's a great game. You play as like a dictator in a Cuban-esque country.
The word is Banana Republic.
Well, actually, I am selling steel and cigars to the Allies. Not bananas. We're not no fucking banana boat country.
Steel and Cigar Republic.
I've been
Eat a
playing
dick.
Cuphead. Have you guys seen Cuphead? Heard about Cuphead?
Oh my god, it looks fucking horrifying.
It is so much fun. It is one of the hardest games that I've played in a really long time. It's like Mega Man on crack.
Now, I've played video games with you, and I don't understand how you can play that game and this house still look as pristine as it does. Because
I have to sit here and calm down and shit.
I've seen him throw controllers and just break everything. I
Yeah,
don't know if
he's
this
thrown my controllers before.
if you're in fucking Buddha Zen now. I know you went through some Buddha stuff and it helped out a little bit, but
Yeah.
I probably couldn't deal with Cuphead. I don't know how you do it.
I've gone to anger management. the past 2 years I've been spending months in anger management.
And Cuphead's
so,
undone all of it.
Like Nikki sees I'll sit here and I'll curse and I'll be like fuck when I lose. But then I'll turn it off because I realize I'm getting to my threshold of the level of how angry I can get while playing the game. I'm like, I gotta take a break from it. I can't. If I keep playing, I'm gonna break something. So.
Except when he's playing Mario Kart.
Okay. Well,
I'm surprised he
cursed
hasn't just snapped the fucking Switch in half over his knee.
So here's the thing, right? I like racing games. I like them a lot, and I love Mario Kart because it's super fun to play as all the Nintendo characters that you love. But I wish that it could also function as a decent racing game. Because on its own...
Oh, fuck! He's coming for you, Mario! Shit! How'd your kids?
Honestly, Mario Kart is a great battle game, but it's a shitty racer because you can't have fun just racing alone. When you're just racing, it's boring as shit. But when you throw items in there, it makes it so annoying because, you literally... Nikki knows, when you're in second place, you get all the worst item thresholds, right? So, you don't get any fucking shells. All you get is protective items. You get bananas. You get coins. You might get the horn that blows away the blue shell. But, other than that, you just get shitty items. When you're in first place, you're pretty much fucked unless you have, a strong lead right off the bat. And,
Eat a dick, Mario Kart.
It's just not. I wish or at least make a new F-Zero game so there's a decent racer on the Switch. I just want a good racing game on the Switch.
I think the problem is you're looking at Mario Kart to be
Forza.
Not Forza, just a competitive game. It's just supposed to be a party game,
Right.
So when you get hit by some bullshit,
It's funny.
you gotta realize oh wait, I mean it's there's no point in getting angry over it.
Right.
It's just
And I've kind of realized that, which is why I pewtered back on that's not the right word, but
I don't even know what that word was.
I
Did you say
pewtered some figures last night.
I pewtered rock.
Yeah, I pulled back from playing that game. I started playing ARMS a lot, but that's another fucking party game.
I
where
have
it's
seen you play ARMS, and you get very, very sexual.
So upset. And so moist.
So the thing is it's a
sexual.
very fun fighting game that has a lot of really interesting and cool mechanics, but so their main mode, the Grand Prix mode, that's not competitive. It's fun, especially going up the different difficulty curves because there is a huge climb in scale. when you go from there's 10 difficulty levels in that game. When you go from 1 to 3, it's ridiculous the change, like how like advanced the CPU gets and everything. The one thing I don't like about it are the stupid like party games where it's like there's like a disc putt or like disc breaking that you have to like throw your arms and break a certain amount of discs to get a certain amount of points, as opposed to the computer that you're playing against. There's like a basketball game, and then there's like a volleyball game. I don't want like fucking party games in the main game and like in the main mode of my fighting game. Like, you remember in like the earlier Tekken games when they had like Tekken Force and like Tekken Volleyball and Tekken Bowling? That wasn't part of the main fucking arcade mode. It wasn't like fight Heihachi and now bowl against Kazuya.
Now, Street Fighter 2 though did have you punching cars.
Right, but
and
that
like
was
kicking barrels and shit.
But that was like, if you didn't break the car or break the barrels, it didn't like make you have to restart until you beat it that level. It was just a bonus level. Yeah. These are not bonus levels. You have to complete these levels to continue in the main mode, and that bothers me a lot.
Well, again, it's...
Right, it's Nintendo. It's a Nintendo party game, and that's why, like, again, the Wii, or the Switch, rather, is packed up, and I'm not playing it right now.
And that's why Smash isn't a fighting game. All right.
It's actually that kind of translates into what we're talking to today, because I'm curious about just Andrew, your stand, because you're talking about getting really mad.
I guess that's a pretty good segue, I'd say.
I'm curious.
Before we get into the stands and everything, let me paint the picture for everybody. I'm throwing everyone back into 1999. We're all in Morio, Japan. How you get there is your own business. I don't care if you're a transfer student, if you're a sailor in the fucking Navy. However you want to end up in Morio, Japan, that's your own business. You're walking through the square when all of a sudden you get struck by an arrow. Now, you think you're dead. You think you're dead as shit, but you wake up and there's no wound, arrow's gone, and all of a sudden you find yourself with this immense power, the ability to summon a physical manifestation of whatever you want. We're talking, if you don't realize what we're talking about right now, we're talking about Diamond is Unbreakable or Diamond is Forever? Diamond is Unbreakable. We're talking about Diamond is Unbreakable, Season 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, one of my favorite mangas, one of my favorite animes. Now, in case you guys haven't gotten that far in the story, the bow and arrow is the magical item that gives people the ability to have stands. If your will is strong enough and you get struck by this arrow, your will manifest the magic from the arrow and turn it into a stand. So we're going to say that all of you guys have a strong enough will, so you can't be like, oh, I'm pretty much useless as a person in real life.
Yes.
You have a
no, I'm dead. I'm out of this one already. Sorry, bud.
You have a strong will. I'm giving you a strong will, and you have a stand.
Just as a quick side note, I've noticed you've definitely been watching a lot of Monday Night Raw / SmackDown, because every time you're giving a little spiel, you always say a couple words, and then you stop for a second.
What?
You listen to the crowd reaction.
What?
And then you continue your promo.
I thought you were going to say I was going on like a Michael Cole-esque like color commentary.
Oh no, I wouldn't offend you like that.
And a boot to the gut!
And a poop to the chest.
Oh my god!
Vintage Andrew right there.
Anyways.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
We're just going to do the video game comments.
One of my favorite things about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as a whole is the music reference. Now, the creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure loved rock and roll and all genres of music, and a lot of the stuff that he wrote, a lot of the characters that he created, all have names that are based off musical bands and songs and everything. Like I said, Diamond is Unbreakable, Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Yeah. That one's so good. That one is probably my favorite. Hi, I'm Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
I think one guy's like Leto's Zappelli.
Yeah. No, he's not creative with these. He just kind of puts them out there.
To the point where eventually all the stands are just named after either musicians, bands, or songs. Like the main in Diamond is Unbreakable season 4. Spoilers, everyone. The main bad guy's name is Killer Queen. Like that's the main Stan's name is Killer Queen. Crazy Diamond is the main character. Josuke's stand.
Hello, my name is Ice Cream Paint Job.
Wait, shouldn't we? I think we should like.
Should we get into this? Should we start?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start us off. So I was in the Navy. For those of you who don't know, so I'm gonna say that Andrew of 1999 in this alternate universe, because alternate universes
Who isn't
are
7 years
things-
old,
Yeah,
yes.
in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's a sailor in the Navy. He ends up in Morio. He's walking around the street. He gets shot by an arrow. Now,
Right.
what was one of the biggest, most pivotal bands back in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Backstreet Boys?
That's like.
And
Is it
so-
Backstreet Boys?
Boom! In sync. My stand is tearing up my heart.
That's what we listened to in the car yesterday.
It's pretty self-explanatory what my stand does.
Is it?
And yes, he has the ability to enter my opponent's body and tear his heart into pieces.
That's a little broken.
That's
That's so fucked up. My ability is to kill you.
Here's the,
Okay.
here's the incredible thing about it, right? My favorite thing about stands is the writer knows that the powers that he creates are broken, so he always has a caveat to like, my stand can be the most ultimate badass thing if only these certain parameters are in effect. So, the only way that he can tear someone's heart is if they're in fact dressed like members of NSYNC. I'm talking about the parachute pants.
Well, then that's auto kill, dude. It's the 90s.
Oh, dude, I know
That's
exactly
still
what you're
broken.
talking about. Like the
Frosted
tank tops.
tips.
Yes,
Like
the
the
tank-
skin tight tank
right.
top that's made out of that weird like
Maybe
Or
it's
with-
mesh.
almost card like.
Or when Justin grew his curls solely so he can have cornrows for like an album.
God.
Yeah, that's the only time that tearing up your heart will be able to enter your chest.
Flood in this basement.
But there's also like people like Jotaro and Josuke have stands that are incredibly fast who can like grab other stands and like stop them. So if your stand's fast enough, like I wouldn't be able to do it to Jotaro or Josuke because their stands would be too fast to like, and they grab my
Plus they
stand's
have better
hand.
style.
Right. Exactly. They look dope. Jotaro has that hat that just turns into his hair for some reason.
Oh.
So yeah, tearing up my heart. Now the cool thing about stands is they all are represented like physically. You see the stands. Now they're either really weird looking like alien android things, or they're like sexy dudes that are just different colors. So I think my stand would look pretty similar to my favorite NSYNC member, which is Lance Bass. He would look pretty much just like him, but with blue skin. He would have the clothes from it's Tearing Up My Heart music video with those like super
Wish
like,
on it.
Right.
We're gonna include these in the description
He'll-
so you guys can see these.
He'll have the tank top with the white button down shirt open and
Oh,
like
yeah.
flail, and the tight black pants and the Converse or whatever the fuck they were wearing. But it'll all be
You spent a lot of time studying the subtle nuances of Lance Bass's outfit.
Nothing he did was subtle.
Was I
mean-
supposed to be subtle with this? I love Lance
No, I'm
Bass.
talking about Lance Bass, but yeah, that's it.
No, I'm talking about Andrew just watching NSYNC videos with
Hey,
his dick in
man.
his hand.
I love NSYNC. I wouldn't name my stand after an NSYNC song if I didn't love NSYNC. So that's my stand. He looks like Lance Bass. He's called It's Tearing Up My Heart, and he can enter his opponent's chest if they are dressed like 90s boy band members and tear their heart into pieces. Who's next?
I got you. Alright, so Nick Dimitri rolling through Japan in the 90s. Not super sure how. Probably got lost. Might have taken the wrong flight. Wondering why all these people are speaking a different language. Very uncomfortable. Gets shot with an arrow, so that's weird. Maybe that's just what things happen here.
So this is what Seattle is like.
So, gets hit, gets up. Who's that behind him? Wow, he's got a weird hat on. Oh shit, it's Jamiroquai. That's right, motherfucker. I'm talking Virtual Insanity as my song.
God, that's so good.
And like I said, we're going to be including these music videos in the YouTube description, so you know what the fuck I'm talking about if you're younger than us. In that video, this dude with this crazy hat, horrible clothes, is able to basically move the furniture all around the room through some pretty cool cinematography and stuff. So...
the lead singer of Jamiroquai.
It's a band, right?
Yeah, he's basically a wizard.
He is a wizard.
A funk wizard.
So
I love how you're like he doesn't move it around with like magical stand powers.
Using
He does it
cinematography.
with
Yeah, that's his ability.
So like you summon Jamiroquai and all of a sudden a film crew like just shows up and they're just like, hold on, we gotta tie ropes around to everything so we can move the furniture.
So my power is the power of magical cinematography to emulate telekinesis. And I can't think of a way where this doesn't come in handy. Imagine you're in traffic and like you really, really have to pee, but like you don't have a bottle in your car because your fiance said that you shouldn't have that anymore and it's gross, but like it's just fucking practical, Jess. And like so you can just fucking move those cars out of the way, just lift them up, go around, go hee hee, and they go all over the place.
You just change the camera angle and you're like underneath the cars
Yeah.
now? Right.
Yeah, you cinematographize those cars out of your way. It's like the Truman Show when you go around the circle and then the cars aren't there anymore. That's what happens. Or what I would honestly, if I had the powers of telekinesis, what I would use them for is becoming the greatest basketball player in the history of the planet. Like,
Okay, there's two very different things.
I would use
Sitting in
cinema-
traffic or becoming the best basketball player of all time.
That's practical. Is sitting in traffic. Maybe I need to move. Real life though, if I had superpowers, because stands are invisible unless you have the powers yourself.
Right, unless you are also a stand user, you cannot see stands.
Yeah, so fuck that. I'm gonna be a billionaire and I'm gonna hit every 3-pointer ever.
And that's a cool thing, especially about season 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Not all of them use it to like either be a hero or like a bad guy. So like there's one.
I just want to dunk on some fools.
There's one dude who's a chef who uses his stand to just make food that cures whatever is ailing the person who comes in to eat at the restaurant, and he just uses it to have the best restaurant in Japan and make a bunch of money.
It's like that Whitest Kids You Know sketch where the guy has cancer. He's like, "Oh, we have a soup that cures cancer."
Right. There's one woman who like has a cosmetology beautician shop, and her stand has the ability to like. It's called, like, Fairy Godmother or whatever, and she has the ability to just change a person's face to however they want it.
See, but these powers help other people, and I don't care about that. I want, my own benefit, to dunk on people.
Well, then there's also another person who uses his stand to just collect the loose change and money all around Japan and then bring it all to him. So he becomes, like, a millionaire. Just by having like his stand run around all over Japan, picking up quarters and loose change.
Now that is a big thinker. I'm on board with that guy.
No, hold on. Can you give me a recap then? A quick recap of your stand, what you would do with it.
Okay. So my stand's name is Virtual Insanity, and he is able to. First of all, he looks. I don't think I need to change him. He looks like Jamiroquai. That is a funky looking.
Just
dude.
with like green skin.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, that shitty goatee's weird enough. And again, the lead singer of Jamiroquai, whatever, wank it. But
I will.
Yeah, and the abilities to basically move anything in the direction that I want. And if I have to put like requirements on it, maybe I have to be wearing a dumb hat. Maybe I have to be doing very bad white guy dance moves in order to do it. That's fine. But I still want the telekinesis powers. And that's it.
Okay. So let me just go back to, because I didn't get to say what I would use my stand for.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would be a doctor who specializes in open heart surgery. I would tear up people's hearts for good. No, I would be a criminal. Obviously kill people and steal their money and stuff like that. Anyways, moving on to Dre.
Alright, so I might go in a direction that you guys didn't think, because I was thinking about just doing Dr. Dre, but that'd be too much.
No, not fucking roll with it.
But I thought in my head, like, what is more positive? And I think my stand would just be, it was a good day. And it would just be Ice Cube. But like a giant Ice Cube. And he's like all happy, you know, like from that movie, the road trip movies. Except
You mean the Are We There Yet movie?
Yes, those.
No, he knows what he said. He's Tom Green, actually.
No, but so it would be Ice Cube, and he would just be all happy, and the stand would be, it was a good day. And he would have this massive AK. And that would be the power, is I would just have this, like, incredible human, not human, but stand thing, that would just blow away my enemies with his AK. That's what I'd use it for. I would just solve crime, but in the most violent way possible. It's like the Punisher, but with Ice Cube.
So Trey, you have the infinite magical abilities, the bending space-time, and you think, what about an ice cube with a gun? Like, what the fuck?
But it is a magic gun.
Oh, okay. How is it different than a gun?
Does he also have a magic 40?
You know what? I will include that too, because that's a great thing to add. So he has a brown paper bag and this massive AK, and he can just, it's like Death Note. You just pull the trigger and it like kills the bad guy from across the world. Fuck it. Stop crime. And we're just sitting there on the, it's like Friday, we're just drinking 40s and hanging out, and oh, there's a crime happening. Fuck that guy.
Well, Andrew, you're dead. Sorry, bud.
But
No more crime for you.
And the rule would have to be, the only way it would work is if I was having a good day.
So he has a magic gun, is what?
Yes.
So there's
an AK. A
so
magic
there is a
AK.
character in season 3 of JoJo's Holohosu, which is like a play on Hall & Oates. He's a cowboy, and his stand is basically a magic gun that can hit whatever target that he wants. So it's similar to that, then, except it's Ice Cube with an AK. Because that's way better than Hall Horse's stand.
Oh, man.
So Ice Cube is always smiling when he's getting
He's just the happiest person.
And he's just a big ice cube, because this is amazing to me.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Is he wearing clothes?
Yeah, he's wearing the outfit from Friday.
Okay, so it's the person. I was thinking like just like a glacier or something wearing like.
Yes, that's what I said. I thought it was a glacier wearing Ice Cube's outfit, which is what I would much prefer it to be, and
so
wielding an
much.
AK-47.
That is so much better.
All right, is that what you're going with? Then?
Yes, I'm gonna have Ice Cube as a glacier.
Awesome.
But it's like a melded together glacier human
I fuck
looking
with that.
thing.
I fuck with that really hard.
And it would just he'd have to be driving around town too.
I'm also, as we're going through these, I'm checking the JoJo wiki to see if these are already established characters. So far, we're 3 for 3.
I can't believe no one came out with virtually insanity before.
There's no Jamiroquai any kind of stand. There's no Ice Cube any kind of stand. And there's no NSYNC stand. So, Nicky, let's make it 4 for 4.
All right. Probably would have to go with Black Hole Sun.
Ooh.
Well, wait. Hold up, though. How did you get to Japan in the 90s?
Oh, right.
I didn't even do that.
Yeah, you didn't do that part either.
I was drunk.
There you go.
Let me also preface this by saying that Nicky has never seen nor read any of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He is the least informed person on this series, like I was with D&D. So.
Okay. Well, I think I would get there by being a student, like doing a year abroad or something like that, since I am a student right now.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And I get shot in the butthole by an arrow, and
Weirdly specific.
and then I wake up and I look around like, what's going on? Where's everybody at? And then I just see this real angsty dude. He's got like black skinny jeans on and a leather jacket, and he does that thing where they tie the red and black lumberjack shirts around their waists for some reason.
Yeah.
And he's got no face. It's just he's got.
They're called flannels.
I mean,
There's one right there.
I know. No, but I mean, like
don't know.
People describe them as
specific to lumberjacks.
no. People describe them in both ways. Like the ones that are like that are more boxy. People call them lumberjacks.
See, you schooled me today.
But he would have just like black pits where his eyes and mouth should be, and what he does is he increases his mass so much that he's like equivalent of a black hole and just sucks everything in that's around him.
That's fucking dope.
So
I would counter Dre's if he tried to shoot me, because Black Hole Sun would just turn into a black hole and suck the magic bullet away.
Still dunking on
you
him.
also beat me because I can only attack 90s boy band dress people, but you're dressed 90s grunge.
Yeah.
So I would not be, my stand would have no effect on you or your stand.
But as Nick just said, he'd still be able to dunk on
I'm using telekinesis to move you away, and then I'm dunking and breaking the glass. Super duper hard.
So you're saying that your move is a black hole?
Yeah.
That is cool. That there is actually a character. One of the main characters in the series 4 is similar to that. He doesn't like actually summon a black hole, but he just creates a void with his hand, where he just swipes in the air, and then everything in like the where he swipes gets sucked in, similar to a black hole, except there's like no visuals to it or anything. Okay. And then there's also a stand called the Sun, which is basically just like the sun.
That seems like cheating. Hi, my power is Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's cool. That's an awesome combination of the two. Also, no Soundgarden or Black Hole Sun stands, so we're 4 for 4, gentlemen.
I'm honestly a little surprised because that was the only one that was actual rock out of all of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, like they didn't just do rock. Like there's a stand called Cream based off the Wu-Tang Clan album. There's
not off of Cream.
I'm kind of afraid to
Not
ask.
No, off Wu-Tang Clan.
Nice.
And then there's a Notorious B.I.G. stand.
I'm kind of afraid to ask
Yeah.
what the stand Cream does.
Oh, that's good.
It rolls everything
We
around
might as
me,
well.
you sick fuck.
Oh wait, aren't they starting a cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
Well, if it's in Japan, it probably just goes around with cocaine.
Cool. Super cool and fun for everyone.
Cream is a fairly powerful short-range stand, able to perform feats such as decapitating with a mere chop at the neck. However, its true power lies in its... Oh, this is also similar to yours, Nikki. Its unique void ability, making one of the most dangerous stands. So basically, his void is a black hole. Anything that... He opens his mouth and it's a black hole. Anything he sucks in gets killed. So one of the main characters, Abdul, after the...
Paula
Abdul.
Oh, who follows?
Who follows me on Twitter? What's up, everybody? Paul Abdul, motherfuckers. That's right. I'm big time.
He gets sucked into the void of Cream, and that was pretty. It's a pretty cool stand.
I could see. I'm sorry to interrupt. I could see the gears turning in Nicky's head. I was watching the whole time. I was like, how can I make this more sexual? Oh yeah. All right. Head cut off. All right. Maybe there's a penis thing in there. Opens his mouth. Ooh, I could do something with that.
I was thinking, what the fuck does that have to do with Cream?
Yeah. So I mean, like,
That's also fair.
so his user, it was a play because his user was Vanilla Ice. The name of his user was Vanilla Ice. So it was Vanilla Ice and Cream.
This dude combined Wu-Tang and Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
Man,
Japan, yo.
that's like some blasphemous shit.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that dude's pretty great. I mean, I love how crazy he is. Yeah, so, alright, we've got me, just as a recap, tearing up my heart. I am a criminal who uses his powers to maim and murder. You have Dre, It Was a Good Day, who is literally just a living glacier with an AK-47 that smiles a lot.
A smile.
She's happy.
Dressed as a member of NWA and guns people down with a magical gun.
Yes.
You have Virtual Insanity, who has the ability of magical cinematography.
In order to emulate telekinesis. I don't understand what's so hard to understand about this.
It is not telekinesis.
Yeah.
We must make that extremely clear.
It is staging the setting to make it look like telekinesis.
It is magical cinematography to make it look like telekinesis. And then we have Black Hole Sun, which is just some dope-ass black hole that kills people, and he's dressed like one of the grungiest dudes possible.
Wait, before we continue on and before we close, I don't know if you're going for that. From what I understand about JoJo's, all the characters are basically just like gay supermodels.
Yes, they are extremely handsome men who strike very voguish poses.
My question is, what would be your JoJo outfit?
Ooh, I
so
like this.
I would probably go with Justin Timberlake's super deep V that he wore in the Bye 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 music video. With
so you're not being denim cowboy Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good.
When him and Britney showed up on that red carpet, all decked out in denim.
No, I would want to be the weird, I'm wearing ski goggles for some reason, Justin Timberlake.
Because you never know when you gotta ski.
Yeah. What about you, Dre?
I want my Glacier Ice Cube stand to be dressed like NWA, but for myself, I want to be dressed in that fishing gear that he's wearing in the promo for that movie.
I
got the fishing hat and vest. I got my tackle box.
So you're just in fly fishing clothes.
Yes, that's
Cool.
And I would just do that
I like
every
that
day.
because your penis is not out. For
You did it!
Oh, I managed to get through an entire podcast without being naked.
Right, or talking about bodily functions. Like, I was very surprised that you didn't talk about urination or urethral dilations or anything
My
like
stand
that.
is the penis enlarger.
It's just a penis pump. It's pretty great. Obviously, its applications are pretty obvious. I don't think I have to go into that at all.
But I will anyway.
No, I was speaking from the heart. I want to hear it was a good day. I love that song.
What about you, Nick?
Well, so obviously I would be wearing a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey because I would be the greatest basketball player ever lived. But since it's the 90s, I would be dressed up like everyone dressed in the 90s, and that my shorts would be 3 sizes too big for me.
Oh, yeah, you'd have those wicked fucking Nike black socks pulled all the way up.
Yeah. I would have the Allen Iverson look, but without the street cred to back it up.
I thought you were about to say without the big black, and I was about to say,
Nope. Well, I mean, street cred, yeah. But yes, I would in fact have the cornrows. I could also use the telekinesis to avoid the trash being thrown at me for being the way that I am. All right, next up.
Since I would be a schoolboy, I'd have to have like the tightest black pants and like a button-up shirt that's like not even like there's like 3 buttons done on it.
So you basically look just like Josuke from. Go ahead and Google Josuke. Look what he looks like, and then that's.
But you don't have the hat. That's the thing.
No, that's Jotaro. Jotaro has a hat. Josuke has the pompadour hairstyle, where it's like super slick back and cool. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much how most of the main characters in JoJo look because they're all Japanese.
Well, I guess I know more about the show than I thought.
Yeah. You're just really, really good at guessing the
I mean, it's not hard to do most anime things. I would have really crazy hair and wear a school uniform. Cool, done. You did half anime.
So let's say this, right? Let's say that I'm obviously the first person that you guys come into contact with who's the villain, but just like in most animes, I'm able to be turned into a good guy, and then we establish a stand team, and we have to fight a big bad.
I don't. Huh? I don't do that. I continue playing basketball and making money. I don't give a fuck.
Let's just say that you do for the sake of the podcast then, Nick. Who is our big bad, and what is his stand?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant is our big bad?
Hey man, did you watch basketball in the late 90s, early 2000s?
I didn't. You know I haven't.
Kobe Bryant and Shaquille. As far as I'm concerned, Kobe Bryant was the bad guy and Shaq was his stand.
Done. Cut. Print. That is it.
But not just Shaquille. Shaquille O'Neal as Kazam.
Oh my god, yes!
Time.
He
Great joke, Nicky.
he fucked around and got
forever.
Oh,
no.
I was gonna say he fucked around and got a triple double. You know what I mean?
I'll allow it. Anyways, guys, that's about time for us to wrap it up. This has been Rerolls and Respecs. I'm Andrew. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I'm_Andrewcito. Nick?
I am Nick Dimitri. You can follow me on Twitter at Pleasant Thinker. Do the right thing. Be just like Paula Abdul and follow me.
I'm Nicky. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/WiggityWizard. Same thing for my YouTube. I don't have like a special link for YouTube yet because I don't like really post anything on there. But if you just look up Wiggity Wizard on YouTube, you'll find it.
Nice.
And finally, I am Dre. You can actually find me on YouTube under Nova Driving Sucks. It's the shitty smiley face.
Awesome, guys. And if you're just listening to this, you for some reason just stumbled upon this podcast on YouTube.
And you
you're
started with number 3.
Right. And you're also not subscribed, go ahead and give us a subscription. We really appreciate it. We're working on making new content weekly. We also have a webcomic, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with, but if you're not, www.pleasant-thoughts.com. We try to post every Monday and Friday. Sometimes I'm super forgetful, like this week. I completely forgot to do a Friday comic. Yep. So there'll be 2 posted on Monday instead.
Also, most importantly, comment below what your stand would be, how you get to Japan, and
beautiful, Nicky.
What kind of gay outfit you would wear.
Yes. What kind of outfit, what kind of crazy 90s, very homoerotic French model Vogue style outfit you would wear, and what awesome
best way
musical
possible.
right, and what awesome musical pun your stand would be. That's it for today. We're signing off. Everyone have fun.